Good afternoon and welcome to the GT Tyres Arena. What a lovely, glorious day. And speaking to the man himself, Mr. James Denham, team manager of the GT Tyres Comets. James, could you believe at the start of the season how well this season's gone so far?
Not really. It's been fantastic on and off track for us so far. Yeah, we've had a few meetings where things haven't gone our way, but the guys are a pleasure to work with. All 1 to 7, and people we've hit form at the right time, apart from that wasp trying to attack us.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a really good start to the year, and a lot different to last year. But we've seen some really good racing around here.
Oh, certainly. It's just walking along the track here and you can feel underfoot. This is just before the Oxford meeting and track conditions are nigh on perfect. Plenty of natural watering yesterday, and see Stevie's just been out doing a little bit of titillation.
Yeah, track's fantastic. We've seen it last year when it rained the night before. It produced some really good races. The base needs to get the moisture in, the water in. The even water in the rain gives us is fantastic, and luckily we've got a dry spell today. I think it turns again next week, but Steve's done a fantastic job, and it looks fantastic yet again.
Yep. And on the back of a big win last week against Edinburgh, everybody said that Edinburgh were like below strength. Basically, they were just missing Josh Pickering at number 1. But whether he'd been in the team or not, the Comets just did a very professional number over them.
Oh, definitely. You've got to beat the what's in front of you. And Edinburgh turned up, and we dug deep and kept going. I don't think we've hit 60 here at Northside, so it was nice to do that. And the guys 1 to 7, the reserves, chipped in. They look getting confidence with every ride. And so obviously, sadly, Selena isn't here today to build on that. But Sam certainly he did his job, and it's fantastic to see. A really good team effort for that.
Yeah. The keyboard warriors have had a little bit of a dig at the 2 reserves, but everybody can see who watches them in week out how much improvement they are doing every single time they're out on track.
No, definitely. Sam seems to get better as the meeting goes on as well, and he's using his track craft last week. That was fantastic. He's put some lines in Heat 2, the first run of it. He made a fantastic move up here, which obviously worried the Edinburgh reserves, and they obviously got in a bit of a pickle on this corner. But Selena, she got the quickest time in Heat 2 last week.
Yeah.
And that shows you how quick she can be. And if she gets out the gate and gets away in the lead out the second bend, it's so much easier. And Selena knows that, and she's working on it. She's keen to do that. And Sam's the same. So we trust them. We believe in them. We just need to get the confidence and just keep supporting them.
Yeah, exactly. And keeping on with the new riders to this country, I felt sorry in a way for Antti Volas last week. Dropped 1 point, but because Tate Zischke got a full 15, it's sort of like Antti didn't get the exposure that he really should have got for what he did.
Yeah, no, you're right. And to be honest, I would be quite happy being Antti. Just keep your head down, keep doing what you're doing. He's fantastic what he's done so far this year, and it just shows what Tate's done. Tate's took a bit of the plaudits, but Antti's been doing a fantastic job, and he's represented his country today at Slovakia, and he will go quick round there. He'll get some points and good experience for him. And you've got to remember, he's still only quite young.
Yeah.
Himself, I think he's 24 now. So he's good, and them 2 are our asset base as well as Selena and Sam. So we've got 4 assets there, and that's what we want to do: build the club up. It is hard. It was really hard in winter to build that, but we had to go with the risk, and we got the risk, and we're getting the rewards. And them 2 guys, they've got a big future in Speedway.
Certainly have. I've looked at Tate Zischke, and I'm a lot older than what you are, and I can remember at Workington when they reopened, they brought over an unknown by the name of Lou Sanson, who got christened in the end Mini Major. Is Tate Zischke in a way Mini Darcy Ward?
Well, he certainly looks like him on a bike. You can see it's rubbed off on him, and Darcy's done a fantastic job with him. And he keeps him down to earth, keeps him level-headed, and that's what you want. And Tate thinks the world of Darcy, and he takes the advice on board, and it's fantastic just to see that how much he's progressing. And I think he has got a really good shot for 2 weeks' time in France. I really do. I think his confidence, he's riding well, and he's dialed in round here. Let's be honest, he's probably the best number 2 in the league, and to put nearly 2 points in the average I'm going to be honest, I don't think many people have, I don't think anyone's done that since probably Darcy himself.
Yeah. Well, I've made a prediction on the way here, and looking at the track, I think I could be right that whoever wins Heat 1 today could smash the track record just because the track just seems perfect today.
Yeah, no, it could go today, and especially Heat 1 with, I mean, we've got Cookie and Tate and obviously Sam Masters.
Yeah.
Sam's no slouch, so they'll be pushing each other, and it'll be interesting to see who gets out the second bend and who can hold the lead for the full race.
Yeah, and bringing into the conversation there, Cookie, Craig Cook, the skipper, and we're also going to bring in Troy Batchel and Klaus Wissen. Them three, as like the elder statesmen of the team, have done a cracking job, and I think because Cookie's been that good, Troy's been overlooked a bit, but I think that some of the manoeuvres this year that Troy Batchel has done around here has been absolutely phenomenal. That race last week against Paco Castagna, the track craft from both of them last week was just unbelievable.
Yeah, and Troy, I'm going to be honest, I think he's probably one of the cleverest riders I've ever seen. He's so clever, he's track-wise, he knows where people are, he's got eyes in the back of his head. And some of the racing he's pulled off this year, it's been phenomenal, and he's really dialed in really quick. But he's class, and that's what it is. He's been in the GPs, and so's Cookie. He's been fantastic. He's been the glue that's knitted all this together this year. He's been fantastic as a captain. He's stuck by the team. We've been to places where the tracks haven't been raceable and maybe not rideable, and we've worked with the referee and we've managed to get that sorted and push on.
Yeah.
And Craig just wants all 7 riders to go out and enjoy themselves, and we've done that, and he's built that. Got that team spirit up, and it's that's what you want, a good team spirit. I thought last year's team was fantastic, the spirit we had, and that's why we've got 2 of them in today, because we know them, they've done plenty of laps, but we've got a really good team chemistry, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly. And speaking lastly about the last rider we haven't touched on, Klaus Wissen, who I believe still hasn't quite mastered here. He's picking up good points, but what a job he's doing away from home.
He's just consistent, Mr. Consistent, constantly. He's an absolute fighter. He races hard, and that's what you want. And Klaus, he will get dialed in round here, and he has maybe struggled a little bit, and he comes out of meetings shocked at how many points he's actually scored, because he feels like he hasn't done as well. But he's consistent, he keeps driving, he keeps working hard, and that's what we want. And Klaus is a fantastic team guy, and 3 of them, with the experience they've got, it's rubbing off on the others.
Yeah. And finally, at the moment, Comets top of the league, or joint top of the league with Berwick. Could you honestly believe that you could be in with a chance of the playoffs at the start of the season? Because at the moment, Comets are looking like nailed on to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I did, but I'm going to be honest, I don't look at the league, I don't care about the league. What happens is we take every meeting as it comes, we've got to win them, and then where we come end of the year, this is what it is. As long as all 7 guys have done the best, and whatever the score, that's all we want. We just want people 100% committed, and we'll get the prizes if we can keep pushing. But yeah, fantastic we're top, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter finishing top, let's be honest. No. Just get in the playoffs and see what happens. Anything can happen. It's Speedway, innit?
Yeah, certainly is. Well, I'll let you get back to the pits. Actually, one final question. I can remember you back when you spanned for Ashley Morris. Do you miss being on the spanners now, or do you still have an odd little tweak?
No, I still help Tate out a bit before meetings, and I'll help any rider that wants me to help, as willing as they're thankful. But missing it, probably not. I don't miss the bike washers. I miss Ashley Morris though.
Yeah, the old BCB. The BCB.
He's complaining, but no, you make a good friendship, and I've got a good friend in Ashley there, and it's fun. It's fantastic to see him. He's obviously hung his Kevlars up, but he's got a fantastic family now, and that's what we want. He's got out, and when he could. So right. No, it's good.
Well, thanks very much for chatting to us, and I'll let you get back to the pits, and have a good one today, James.
No, thanks, Roy. Cheers.